Good evening, friendos. It's time for Quest for Semi-Glory. More blueprints tonight. Starting a touch late since I was out of town longer than I anticipated. But whatever, let's dive in. Let's dive in, solve some puzzles, and decide what we're gonna do here. We unlocked the western gate there, and also the gate to the apple orchard, which I think grants us some additional starting steps. It's like plus 20 steps or something, and then there's a room just kind of off to that west gate there, so we can go just draft that room immediately, and it might give us some fun things to start off with here. Yeah, so now we start at 70. Oh, 69. Funny number, haha. Instead of 50, which seems good. Does that record then? Like, as far as we, yeah. Okay, yeah, because the west gate path and the apple orchard are now permanent. That leads to the outer room. Okay, great. So let's go do this outer room first, for sure. Hey, Tom. How you doing? Good to see you. So last time we did, what, was the shed or something? We got 2 items out of it. And we're going to get some other potentials, right? Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. That seems pretty good. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. Oh, that's not bad either. And also a trading post. Well, let's do the shelter. Seems alright. Looks like it might go down to somewhere, right? Yeah, a new room unto itself. Oh, time lock safe. Oh. How much time needs to pass? Oh, there's a terminal down here as well. That's interesting. Canned water. Probably some baked beans. Canned fruit, some vitamins. That's good. Oh, we got a note here. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Oh, luck is not a plan, though, is it? I mean, it could be. Not a great plan. It's a pretty picture. Interesting. So yeah, it's definitely a Fallout-ass looking shelter here. Not this terminal. Mount Holly bomb shelter. Time lock safe. Access by setting an unlock date and time. Use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Ugh. Unlock date and time. Is that like real time though? Is this gonna be real time? That would be kind of fun. Okay. Sure, let's treat it as if it's real time and that we want to come back here and open this sucker up. Oh, sorry, right. Do AM, PM separately. All right, let's say... What time is it right now? Let's say we'll come back here in about, 40 minutes or so. We have it open up at 9 p.m. That'll give us a bit to do it, right? And that's assuming this is in real time. I doubt it, but maybe we'll do it. Measurement of radiation levels detected in the house's surrounding grounds, often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. The reading is 12 microsieverts or higher. Emergency protocol will initiate. All doors in the house will automatically unlock. Oh, all right. Seems pretty low. 0.06 microsieverts. Yeah, pretty low. Forget how much radiation is in a standard banana, but that feels like about as much as is in a banana, right? Okay. Well, how about log into network? What was it? Swan Song, right? Oh, last password. There we go. Yeah. see if any of this is different. Staff services, punch in and out. Temporarily disabled. Oh, or are we supposed to, like, figure out what the in-game date and time is supposed to be and then do the time lock thing? That might be something we need to figure out eventually. I'm not sure where it would tell us that information. Oops, don't exit. Oh, that's wrong. That's left trigger, right trigger. Remote terminal. Let's see. Nope, all that shit's offline. Ooh, excuse me. Office and the laboratory. I haven't seen either of those rooms yet. We know what security is, but not sure what that's supposed to do for us. All right, how about electronic mail? Only the office one can do that. Huh? Oh, goodness, excuse me. Data transfers, not available. Cool. Glossary, yeah, we've seen all that. We went through that last time. Okay, so not much additional here right now. And that, if that goes by real time, that'll be open in about 40 minutes. So, we'll see. We'll see if that counts as real time. I doubt it, but we're gonna have to science out a few things anyways, right? So, okay, the shelter is interesting. An interesting little room. I am curious now, since we originally got to this area through the garage. Is the garage now going to be... Oh, we can't cross over the stream. Like, we could take a big old step over the stream, but no, they don't want you to do that. Okay, never mind. Got a nice thing to explore, but can't do it. Was there anything in this back corner here? No, right? It's just like the rest of the stream went over there, and that was that. Okay. Well, let's go to the house proper then. And now, since we have the shelter, we're protected from what, the first 3 red rooms that we draft? Whatever negative effects. Does this say a date or a time in it, perhaps? No. Damn. Okay, well. Figured it wouldn't be that easy, would it? Storeroom, the nook, or the billiard room? Let's do the billiard room. It's got a nice little puzzle in it. We still remember the solution to, right? So 3 plus 5 plus 1 would be 9, right? And then 19 plus 8 minus 11 would be 27 minus 11 would be 16. Oh, now what was the deal with this one? 15 minus 10? No. How did this go again? Is 15 minus 10 times 3? So that'd be 15, right? Yeah. 12 minus 8 would be 4. Times 4 would be 16. Yeah. Easy enough. Okay, so we get an AND key. Oh, is that a fancy key? It's a fancy key. The silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. Cool. Good. Oh, I didn't even notice that they put the mathematical operators on the side bits. That probably would have hinted at what to do for that. Instead, I just kind of solved it regardless. That's funny. Okay, did I write down a chess piece in here as well? Was there one? There wasn't. Was there? I don't think so. There's not a lot of shelves. I guess there's behind the bar, right? That's got nothing. There's nothing. Can't open the barrel. Can't do nothing else. No, it's anything here, right? Okay, so no chess piece in the billiard room. Okay, let's go to a bedroom. Oh, it's got happily app. 2 additional steps. And really not much else. We already wrote down the white pawn that's in here, I think. The bedroom. Yep, white pawn. Okay. Oh, they don't have a reroll die in here this time either, and no trunk either. Boy, pretty slim pickings in this bedroom. Alright. Okay, so here's where it would be. We're protected from the chapel, costing us $1. Not that it matters, because we got none bucks to begin with, so, whatever. Yeah, so we learned this one was Rena, right? I don't know the names of these other ones, or what the numbers really mean for them, but we've got it written down from before. So everything's good. If there's any other details in here that perhaps we need to be aware of once we learn what those details are gonna be. But for now, I think we have done the best we can in the chapel. Ooh, an observatory. Too bad we don't got no gems to go there, so let's go do the storeroom so we can get some resources, right? Buck. A normal-ass key. And a gem. That's it. I think that's all that was in the storeroom, right? Oh, and there's a dig spot, so if we get a shovel later, that might be important. Do we have the pawn written down for the storeroom? I do. White pawn. Okay. Alright, let's... did we find this before, right? Oh, yeah, little blue bird. Oh, we found that plush in our tent, right? That's cute. So, alright, I'm not sure if that's of any significance just yet, but we'll remember that it's here. Oh, the spare green room. Oh, right, because we upgraded one of our bits last time. We found a 5 1/4-inch floppy. We plugged it into one of the terminals, and we upgraded the spare room to be a spare green room. Yeah, let's see what that's about. Let's do some extra plants, right? And nothing else. Like that's it. It just made the paint green and put some foliage. Not much else, huh? Just curious. All right. Okay. Well, we could trade 3 keys for a gem. Or a gem for 3 keys, rather. Gems are kind of more important at this point, I think. So let's do the parlor again. It's the 3-box game. Alright, the gems are in the white box. Only 1 box contains gems. That's true. Only 1 box is true. That is also true. So this is false. So the gems are not in the white box. Well... Oh, wait. Only 1 box is true. Oh, that could be false as well. Only 1 box contains gems. That one's definitely true. The gems are in the white box, which might be true. So this could be a lie. And really the only one we have to go on is the white box. So, well, no, that's gotta be false, because there's, well... That's not false. Because if this were true, then this would be the true one and both of these would be lies, right? But this one's definitely true. And this is already contradicting itself. So, okay, so it's probably this is true, so it's going to be the white box. Right. Hope that logic tracks. Yeah, alright. Okay, let's have a closer look around here. Oh, we never snuck behind the couch this time, but maybe there was a loose note or something. There is not. Okay, looks like there's a black. Did I write down the black pawn in the parlor? I did. Okay. Alright. Well, I mean, it's gems, resources. Let's go with them. Another gem. Tend to burn through gems pretty quickly. Don't mind having an extra couple of those. Okay, so yeah, like there's a bunch of clocks around all over the place. It's telling me it's 10:05, roughly thereabouts. That's definitely not real time. So that could be... This could be like the time that we care about. Oh yeah, see, it is actually moving. But we just don't know the day. We don't know what today's date is, so maybe our estimation on the time lock thing was probably incorrect. But, I mean, we find a clock. And then we'll know the time, and then we just need to figure out the date. Which probably involves finding out whatever the date of day 1 was about to be, and then just going from there, right? Oh, does it let me re-examine that note? No, it just tells me that I got it. That was the red envelope in the safe in the boudoir, telling us about some kind of bad shit being afoot or whatever. Okay. Well, all right. Not much else in here now. Commissary. Oh, the coat check. One item and retrieve it on another day. But we don't have any items. Well, we got the silver key, right? But I don't know that I want to give that up. So we might be best off just going in the closet. Getting 2 items. Now, does that mean, like, it's a basic bitch key and a gem or something? Oh, and the reroll dies are considered items as well. That's kind of a bummer. A bit of a waste, but still somewhat useful. What else in here is there? Well, worth a try. Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. That's not bad. So the kitchen. We have $1 redo, which is not going to be enough for nothing. But it doesn't dead end us. But I'm also go to the pantry instead. But we haven't seen the nursery yet at all, have we? So new rooms. New rooms seems to be a good idea. Whenever we can encounter them. Oh, plus we get the extra 5 steps right away too. That's nice. Yeah, look at all these wood blocks and shit. That's definitely a nursery. Okay. So nursery. Looks like that has a white pawn, yeah? Yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've seen 8 white pawns. And then that is the correct number of white pawns, right? So that might be all of them that we'll ever see. Maybe. In 8 different rooms. What we got going on here? Oh, it's a lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Cool. Great. And a book. The red prints. Oh, not the blue prints. So since this is all going to be all in red, right? Is it all going to be lies? We follow the logic from the red note cards. I guess we'll see. Let's read about the Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. That's a lot of red. Hope red is his favorite color. Prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Oh, okay, if you say so. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. That is correct. Usually. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. You know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? I'm going to guess the red book. Story I'd read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. Story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his... As you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. Story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. That's cute. Okay. Cool. Are there any clues or other misdirections in here, perhaps, that we need to pay close attention to? Look like there's anything of particular note here yet. Okay, well, good to know that that's there. Can't open up anything. Can't examine anything else. Okay. Well, I imagine that book is not there for shits and grins, so there's probably something to it. But we don't have the information just yet to either say confidently one way or another that the book is of value. So, all right. Well, we got a new room, so that's good. Then we're going to have to hoof it all the way back. Well, good thing we got those extra 20 steps at the start. All right, back to the entrance hall then. Let's go to the east. Courtyard, huh? Another guest bedroom. Do I want to burn the green rooms on the not east and west wing bits? Because those are like having dig spots, right? And we learned from the gardener's notebook that some spots are more bountiful than others, right? So maybe we don't care. Maybe we don't care about the green ones just yet. I don't want to do a reroll. Let's do the guest bedroom. Because that gives us the car keys again. Oh no, it gives us a different item. So there's different items in here sometimes. Because this would have been the car keys, I think, most other times, right? Now we got a compass. That's good. We can tell where the boss is. Yeah, there was nothing else in this particular room, right? And we already wrote down the white pawn. And that was that. Okay. Leaves the exit to the north. Which we'll do just a normal basic bitch hallway so we keep our ability to go places, right? Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. That's a fucking lie, we've learned. The red cards are lies. Now, whether that means it's the east wing that is more often locked, or if the west wing is more often unlocked, who could say for sure? Ah, here's another red room. The gym. But we're safe from that, because it's only our second drafted red room. So we won't be losing our 2 steps every time we go in here. So that's good. I don't think we found anything of particular value in this the first time, though. Ah, yes. Good old brand name Hoople Sports. Is there anything else to interact with? Oh, there's a red door. Does that matter? Probably doesn't matter. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, a patio. Is this gonna matter which one we do? Probably not. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. That seems pretty good, huh? In fact, we get a gem. That's fun. Oh, it's kind of nice. Pleasant out here. Definitely not like earlier today when it's storming to beat the band. Nothing else here though, huh? Just a single gem. All right. Well, it's something. Oh, commissary or just a straight old corridor? Yeah, let's do corridor. Before we go much further, though, let's go draft up this room. Let's maybe hope for a dead end. Yeah. Yeah, the observatory cost one of our many gems, but we'll get something in return, perhaps. 4. I think that is a single gem, isn't it? Yeah. So we got our gem back. Hooray! Okay, I don't know that there was necessarily anything else here. Just the little star bit. That's that. Okay. Oh, a dining room would be kind of nice, right? Because we're not anywhere near rank 8, but also go to the commissary, but we've only got $1 due. Let's go to the pantry instead and get some additional dollar dues. And a piece of fruit. An apple. Nice. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Drawing room. That's pretty good, right? It's a good 3-way. Keep our options open to the north and the south. Their apple. Plus, then we get free rerolls of our drawings, right? Oh, courtyard, huh? I'd rather have that one to the north, I think. Then we could check out the bunk room, because that counts as 2 bedrooms. That'll be 10 steps. 10 additional steps. A lot of steps. And whatever else might be in there. Yeah. Oh, little hamster. Or a gerbil. A gerbil or a hamster? That looks like a gerbil. I really don't know what the difference is. They're both rodents. Oh, 2 gems. Nice. Okay. A TV. It's kind of like an Atari 2600 console there. Nice. A radio. Good old transistor radio. Bunch of fun stuff here. Oh, and 2 black pawns. Okay. In the, what is this, the bunk room, right? Camera, some VHSs. not much else. Oh, nope. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. Oh no, where's Simon though? I will not have to share my toys, I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Wow, this kid's an asshole. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Oh, so this is our older brother, huh? Damn it. Little shitter. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. Funny. I also had more fun at camp than he has had his entire life. Oh shit. Ruining Herbie's entire career here. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside. But I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I'll make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. Holy shit, these kids are awful to each other. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me. And today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book. Even though he's older, he is a crybaby. Oh no. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you'll find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have a sister. Ah, it sounds like they made up at least, right? That's fun. That is very funny. Okay, so there's an airplane in the bushes outside, maybe. But that requires us to be able to go outside, which we can. We're gonna have plenty of steps at the end here, probably, to go explore the great outdoors. Anything else of value here, though, huh? Oh, even the Durable's got a bunk bed set up there. That's funny. Hey, Game Over, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, was it just the book there? That was it. Okay. No, off to the north then. Oh, door's locked. Shit's locked. Use the silver key. Maybe not. We probably shouldn't use the silver key, right? Because it leads to a room with a bunch of doors. And we probably want to save that for like one of the middle rooms, right? So we get a lot of options. So let's just use a normal ass key. The only normal ass key we got. Oh, the dining room. Yeah, that's pretty good to have right there, I guess. Get to rank 8, we can come back and have a meal. Got the white pawn dining room, yep. Okay. Lavatory or the Nook. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah. This might be a new room as well. Ooh, fancy. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, it's blank. Great. Here. Book request form. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Ah. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swimbird, The Fixed Stars, History of Arindia, PCW Pump System User Manual, Drafting Strategy. Ah. Well, I mean, pump system user manual seems like it would be the most helpful right now, right? Okay. Can we request more than one? No. One at a time. Boo. Alright, fine. Alright, something to look forward to next time we see the library. We got here, Mount Holly Records. Ah, I see. Total time, 5 hours, etc. Total days, longest day, average day. Steps, keys, gems, gold, stars, total stars. Total rooms, various types, total puzzles, discoveries, upgrade discs and red letters, okay. That's it, huh? Interesting in-universe way to handle that. Okay. Few notably empty shelves. Got here, scrapbook. Uh-huh. Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. November 5th. Oh. Is that perhaps day 1? That might be day 1. It's the only real date we've seen aside from the other letters that were obviously written well in the past. So that might be important. Okay. My favorite floor plans. Dining room, den, parlor, hallway, most paid for. Most time spent in. Security, dark room, and the garage. Contraptions I've made. Have we had opportunity to make contraptions? I don't think yet. Largest purchase. Most avoided floor plans. The coat check, the locksmith, and the office. I don't think we've seen the locksmith a couple times, but I haven't ever taken it because it costs money that we don't usually have. I don't think we've seen the office at all, so I don't know why it's saying I've avoided it. Or maybe I have seen it, I just have never had like the gems or something to be able to do it. And coat check, yeah, I don't want to get rid of my items. Okay. Intriguing. You see a chess piece in this room? Seen it on any of these second floor shelves. Look up just in case. On one of the top shelves. No. Okay, no. Alright. What we got here? Additional reading. House directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room, just right bumper. Yeah, look at that. Got a good spread of most of these groupings. 5 of the 8 bedrooms, 5 of the 8 hallways, only 3 of the 8 green rooms, huh? I've seen more of those. 2 of the shops that we actually drafted, right? 5 of the 8 red rooms, okay. Only two of the 8 outer rooms. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Alright, well, I guess there's a chess piece in here either. I guess let's track a little bit. Alright, away we go. Oh, shit's locked. Alright, let's use the silver key. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Or the weight room. It's half my shit. Archives would probably be a little bit more interesting, and we should still be safe from the effect here. That'll be our third one. Our third red room. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, alright. Well, let's scour this place top to bottom. Oh, finally a keycard door. Well, we haven't done the breaker box thing to turn these off. We haven't seen security to fail-safe them open. And I forget where the keycard normally is. In the mailroom, probably? Alright. Oh, plus it doesn't even have power. So we need to go to the boiler room to turn on the power, right? So... Not here. Marigold and Herald Literary Honor. Marion Marigold. Hey, we just read the Red Prince book, whatever. Thursday picture book, Swimbird. Oh, excuse me. It's chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. Second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, her debut efforts. Not listed. There's no stranger to the public eye even before literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron. Wait, Baron H.S. Sinclair, is it Herbert? Is it Baron Herbert? Maybe I'll have to interfere from the political associations that one might make Sinclair family. Someone's the one that actually got me to start writing, blah, 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 blah. That her debut book, Red Prince. There we go. So wait, so the 2 brothers were named Herbert and Simon, right? Is H.S. Sinclair really Herbert Simon Sinclair, and are they the same 2 people, and we are Simon? Is there some weird, like, time travel shenanigans going on here, maybe? Publisher and author detained by Red Garden question. Kayla Manning is publisher Philip White. Two of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Though no group has come forth to officially take responsibility, widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Black Water. Interesting. The press is quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author, Philip White, and Mr. White, so Caleb and Philip, were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy. Oh. Logo author, Mary Marigold, has announced a split with their long-term publishing partner, citing personal reasons. Came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning. His 3rd prominent writer distanced themselves from the publisher this week. The scene at the corner. Suspicious bag under the wave down a local The third major last year is anticipated charged by the crown. Manning was last, but the trial begins on expected to last up to with grand treason. Ooh, that's rough. Traces discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, author and illustrator whose fanciful stories. Okay, Mary Marigold. Last seen my close friend around 3:45 Friday, getting into a carriage after a late lunch date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Never arrived home, the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. Out of character incident at this point, we are seeking information. So, Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. That would explain the bunch of gems around it, huh? These are relic capital Fenaries. Broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. Latitudes have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage. Access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today. Local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner, searching for clues. Museum authorities since they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders reaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. Intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. The official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced. Among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Arinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's probably the primary bits of information we're getting gleaned from this room. Most of it, I imagine, relates to something or other, but I don't know how much of this that should be written down or recalled later, so we'll just leave most of it. We'll have a think about it, see if we run into some related information later on. Kitchen, the dark room. Okay, here's the breaker box, right? There's one half of our locked door conundrum, right? Turn it off. We just need to find the security room. Now I'd imagine that door, totally inaccessible, not appear to be powered on. Yeah, hey, look at that. Okay, well. Ah, shit's locked. Yeah, shit's locked. There's no keyhole on that. Not gonna be locked. Jerk ass. Alright. Oh, and then that's the other door there. Well, I am SOL. I got none remaining keys. Well, that kind of stinks. Well, damn it. None of these other rooms would have additional keys, right? Already picked up everything we can pick up out of here. This one's the keycard door, and then this one up here is the locked door. So, okay, cool. Well, got so many steps to spare that we're not going to be able to use. That stinks. Damn. Might just be best off calling it a day. Starting fresh. Although, I would hate to start a new day and then it's already getting kind of late and then ending in the middle of that day, right? Of course, we might end up doing a real short day again anyways, right? On account of either doing poor planning or the plans just kind of denying us the ability to go very much further than this anyways, so let's have a look outside again first before we call it a day. I'm actually kind of curious. I'm going to go back to the shelter. I doubt very much that the time lock is open. Since we almost certainly got the wrong day and the wrong time. Not even close on either front, but I am curious. And I'm also curious if we can maybe reset it. Oh, we can. As long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Okay, well, we can do some additional science then. If day 1, well, let's see. What day is this? Is this day 3? No, day 5, right? If we think day 1 is November 5th, then day 5 would be November 9th, and I would have no idea what time it is. I guess we can just go back and look. We got so many steps that we don't know what to do with. Go back and look in one of the rooms that has a clock. And what did it say? It had to be at least 1 hour in the future? I think the den is the room that had all the clocks, yeah? That's all the way over there. A clock in the guest bedroom? No? Really? Okay. Now what do I care? I got 49 steps. Oh no, here's a clock right here. Haha. That says 3-ish. So 3 p.m. And it has to be at least 1 hour in the future. So it'd have to be, I guess, 5 p.m. Right? Because we're not going to be able to select 4 p.m. That's too soon. So let's see. Day 5 would be November 9th. Set it to 5 p.m. and then it should open. Maybe? Seems logical to me at any rate. Okay. Alright. November 9th at, what did I say, 5 p.m.? Okay. I guess we can just maybe hang out in this room for a hot second. Or, if it's gonna be, it stays open for 4 hours. So, like, we've got some time. We can go explore a bit and then come back. And it'll probably still be unlocked if we got the right bit anyways. So let's do that. No need to just stand around in one room. So we can go check out the apple orchard again and see if there's any additional information we can glean out of there. Maybe it'll be another item. Hell, maybe there'll even be a free key or something that we can then go back into the main house with. I don't think there's anything really out here. Is there even any big spots or something? That perhaps if we had a shovel we could come by and... Oh, here's the gas bit. Oh, what's that gonna do? Oh, it's gonna turn that on? That's cool. And probably important. I didn't see that in our first trip through. I think the rest of it was just the gardener's logbook, right? Just the list of rooms that have good soil or rich soil or not so good soil. Hey, Big Fish, how you doing? Good to see you. This is telling us about Rinna. Statue of Arinda. So maybe the chapel... No, the chapel is like 4 or 5 different statues, right? Currently in the cloister. Maybe we haven't seen the cloister yet. Maybe that might be a separate room. But maybe I should write that down too. Cloister. Statue of Brenna. Or not Rinna. Arinda. Okay. Might be important later on. Oh, okay, so we redirected the gas then from the smudge pots here up to the front yard balcony. That lit a torch, which that seems good. Seemed like progress. Like something of import. Okay, that might have been enough wandering around now to see if that we set the time lock safe appropriately. Let us climb up here, right? It's just like, nah, man, can't go through ankle-high bushes. What are you thinking? Okay, so now this is on. There are 3 others, so 3 other gas valves that we probably need to turn on. Wonder where those could be. And I wonder if that'll stay on permanently now. So we'll see. Start the next day. Take a quick backtrack and then like, oh hey, yeah, that torch is lit. Huh? Oh, well, we do have a coin, so yeah, make a wish. Boop. since we still have a surplus of steps, we'll check the shelter one more time. See if the safe is open. If not, we've got the wrong day. Wrong baseline day. That's not open. Fuck. Probably wrong baseline day. Hmm. Or I could just go in the entrance hall, one room in, and check the clock and see if it's anywhere near what I had just set it to. I said what? Whatever at 5 p.m., and that should have been close enough, I think. Unless we were just a bit too early. Which is also possible. Well, we might have just been a... Oh, no, it's not even a... It just barely turned 4 o'clock. Okay, so yeah, we were a bit too early yet. So we can still check that out in a little bit of time. Any nearby rooms I would want to check out that might have more information that I have not discovered. Probably not this bedroom, because it's had the compass in it, which was, I suppose, helpful. Oh, right. I guess I can check the chapel one more time. I don't think this necessarily qualifies as the cloister. I feel like that's probably a separate room. And there's 4 statues in here, and not just one. Probably not what the gardener was referring to then. Huh. Yeah, I guess at this point I'm just going to kill time until it reads 5 o'clock, and then go check the shelter one more time. See if we're right about the time lock, and if we're not, that's fine. We just find a different date and try it again next time. Haha. Well, why don't we just go take another jog outside? Just gonna stand there and watch the clock. Find some hints about where these other pipes are coming from. Doesn't even look like there would be other pipes on those corners, so maybe those are lit by different means. Or maybe it's the same. And they just don't show them. You wouldn't normally be able to see the really opposite edge of those. So there's kind of the mine entrance over there. There's this little underpass thing here. At present, it's just blocked up by crates and shit. Clearly something is behind there. But no means to get past that just yet. If that's even where we're supposed to go. Maybe there's another thing behind it coming from the other direction. So where would that be in relation to everything else? It'd be outside. Probably be some room we have to draft on the east wing that lets us go outside, and there's a stairway in the backyard or something. Then there's this over here, which, yeah, that looks like you need a screwdriver or a drill or something. Maybe get rid of those bolts. Huh. Alright, well, we're nearly there. Oh, I get it. Mount Holly. That's a holly branch. Ha. Ha. Okay, it's just about there. Probably take about that 5 minutes worth of in-game time to hoof back down to the shelter anyways, right? Mm. One last thing to check before we wrap this day, and probably before we wrap for tonight, period. It has been a long day IRL for me, plus I started a lot later than I wanted to, and honestly very tired. And being tired is not a good state to be in for a Thinky game. Looks like this did not, in fact, open, so I probably have the incorrect date. Probably not wrong on the time, just the incorrect date. I guess November 5th wouldn't have made much sense, right? Because he would have died. Our old friend Herbert Sinclair, would have died before, or well, no, after announcing us good old Simon as his heir, right? So November 5th was probably the incorrect day from the start. That's okay. It was spelled out clearly. It's like, hey, November 5th, like it's the date. Should write it down and see if it works. And it didn't. That's okay. Would have honestly been very surprised if that would have been the correct day. Okay. Well, can't really go anywhere else in the mansion proper. We've cleaned out all of the rooms that we can get to. Got a small handful of new rooms, right? So the shelter was new. The spare green room, I guess, technically is new. Terrace might be new. Bunk room is definitely new. The library and the archives are new. Nursery was new. So yeah, that's approaching double digits of new rooms. Feels like progress. Okay, well, let's call it a day. Oh, it even tells you. Okay, that's good. Call it. Call it a day. I have a little snooze in our tent. Six new rooms, yeah, that tracks, I think, what we just went over. And we'll save and quit. We'll do a short stream tonight, but it is already quite late on account of the factors already outlined. So we'll call it there for tonight. Next stream will be tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. CDT. It'll be Shmup Book Club. So Blast Wind is still going, as is Parodius, as is Dodonpachi Daifukatsu Black Label for Shmup Book Club. Friday, Saturday, we're off. Sunday, 2 p.m. CDT be long play, so back to Receiver 2. Torture Chamber mod will give more kicks at the second level there. See if we can get a little further. That'd be fun. And then next Monday, 7 p.m. CDT, we'll be back here with more blueprints when I'm in a less tired state and we can make more progressu through puzzles and hints and documents and all the cerebral thinky bits. All right. That'll do it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.